officially retired on working on cars. What up, guys? Welcome back to the video. I have some bad news. If you guys saw that video where I was racing my brother in the Mugen,
You trying to get fucked?
You want to do a 40-roll with him?
yeah, 40-year-old.
Yo, let's do a 40-roll. Yeah.
Second gear, 40-roll, yeah?
On me. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
A little bit after, I found out that I cracked my exhaust manifold, and I'm just like, damn. And I can't even beat on the car now. I'm just like so upset. But anyways, whatever. Today I'm gonna be taking it apart. Take out my whole front bumper, disconnect the turbo, whatever, and then I'm gonna bring it out to get the exhaust manifold welded. So. Easy fix, but just so much shit that I gotta take out that I didn't want to take out. But you know what? It is what it is. This is the second time this manifold had cracked on me, and I'm surprised that I'm not even getting a brand new exhaust manifold. But I was thinking of doing that, but if I do that, I would have to like rearrange some of my exhaust pipings to be able to, all the angles are gonna be like a little bit off here and there, whatever. I don't want to do all that work. Just take it off, get it welded, slap it on, and call it a day. But also, I also wanted to say I got big news. So as you guys know, my setup with the my EK, I'm running a Type R transmission, and knowing that. With a boosted engine, the gears are too short, and I can't have that. So I ended up getting another transmission, which is the GSR transmission. So, you know, everybody recommends getting a GSR. So the gears are a little bit longer. What I noticed was first and fourth from the GSR and the Type R are the same for the USDMs ones that I know of. But the difference in the final drive, the GSR has a 4.4 and my Type R transmission has a 4.7. So my gears are gonna be a little bit longer, and it's definitely gonna help me grip a little bit better. So, you know, I can't wait for that. But the only thing with this GSR transmission is it doesn't have LSD. So before I slap it on the car, I'm gonna put a M factory helical LSD in it. So that way, you know, I can try to hook better. Here's my GSR transmission. I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty clean. But as you guys can see, let me get a light. GSR doesn't come with the LSD, but it's optional for LSD. So. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it apart, and then I'm gonna slap an LSD in it when I have the money. I'm gonna do this myself. I have no experience, but the only way to learn how to do your own shit is you gotta build your own shit. But anyways, as you guys can see here, here's my EK. It's back in the garage. I'm gonna show you where the cracks are on the exhaust manifold. All right, so. Right where that, you see that wastegate right there in that flange? Look at that crack. I'll point it out to you guys. So you guys can see, here is where it cracked. Let me get a better. So it cracked here, right on the weld, all the way around in a circle, and then the crack split from here, which it goes right here, and then it goes that way. like a Y. It goes like a Y, like here, there, and then there, but all the way around. So, but I don't know. I gotta take it apart and I gotta figure out if there's any cracks from anywhere else. So, yeah, like I said, I should have gone with a different manifold because this is the second time this happened to me. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna get it fixed. But if it ends up doing it again, then yes, I'm just gonna go with a different manifold because I don't want to have to keep taking this off so many times. But that's that. The car is technically, it's still drivable. But I choose not to drive it too much because of that crack. And I get tempted to do pulls and stuff, and my tuner Cholo told me not to do any pulls because I can have overboosting issues and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just chill out in the car, whatever. But yeah, so that's that. So but once I sell my Type R trans, I'm gonna get the LSD and slap it on the trans, put it on the car, and get my exhaust manifold fixed. What's good, guys? It's been about like a week or two since I disassembled my trans. I ended up thinking I was gonna do it by myself, but luckily I didn't, because I brought it to Fabi and he had issues with putting the trans back because of the speed sensor gear, which I have. It's in the car, but the speed sensor gear was giving us issues because all the gears were getting locked up. And he had to take it out like 2-3 times trying to figure out what it was, but the whole time it was the gear from the speed sensor. I had to change it from the metal one to the plastic, so that way now it works. Now everything spins smoothly, which I'll show you guys here. This is the trans I got back from Fabi. Everything is met. I sent it out to him to get the LSD put in, and he ended up putting first and second carbon synchros, and he did me a solid. He changed my tapered bearings to a roller bearings, which is, you know, pretty lit. Shout out to Fabi for that. But anyways, like I was saying, the gear from the speed sensor that I was talking about from here we was having issues with. So he was thinking it was something else, but the whole time it was because of this. But you know, shout out to Fabi, you know, putting it together for me. But anyways, it's ready. I just gotta swap it into the car. But for now, what I was doing, I was working on my car. Alright, as you guys can see, I have skunked 2 upper control arms. I just put new ball joints in it as well. I have True Heart lower control arms paired with the Skunk 2 compliance arm. I'm waiting on putting this back in because I planned on using the bushing that was on the OEM control arms, but I have issues taking it out. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna order new ones off of Amazon, and then just put it all in. That way I have everything brand new. So that's that. I'm gonna finish up doing the driver's side and then drop the car. So that way I can swap spots with Brandon, because he's getting his car sent out to Z-Flow to do all the custom piping for his intercooler and stuff like that. So, but yeah, waiting on the bushings, and then this side will be all set. Yo, all right guys, so this is the next day. I have my car that's all the way in the back. I had to have Danny move his car here since his car is pretty much almost done. But I put my car in the back because I need space to work around the car. So I already have it all set up on 4 jack stands. I started taking apart some of the stuff on the car. I'm about to get ready to drop the trans on this, and I'm gonna put my new Type R trans. I mean, not the Type R trans. I'm putting the GSR trans on. I forgot to paint it, but pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this transmission off, and then I'm gonna get paint so I can paint this transmission and slap it on tomorrow. What up, guys? I already took out the transmission. It's all set. I threw it to the side over there. I am going to be reusing this reverse sensor off of this transmission, and I still got to take out the throttle band, but for now I'm just leave it as is. Right now I'm cleaning up this GSR transmission. I'm going to clean it up, paint it, and then throw it on the car tomorrow. Alright guys, I prepped the trans already. I cleaned it as best as I could. Now it's ready for paint. Alright guys, this is the final look of the trans. This shit looks so good. Literally it looks like if you bought it brand new. But you know, I'm pretty happy with the results. Alright guys, I got my GSR trans on the transmission jack. The transmission jack comes in handy, but anyways, yes, I have it, you know, right there, so it can support me when I'm like trying to put it in. What's good, guys? I finally got the EK running, as you guys can see. Everything's all back together. It took me a whole day doing this. From 10 in the morning until what now, like about 9 o'clock. I've been taking my time going through the whole car, putting new control arms in, just going through everything step by step, making sure everything is tight. So now that it's running, you know, it's about 80% done. I still gotta put my horn back and my front bumper back on, and then I gotta wire up my boost gauge, and there may be other things that I gotta do to it too, but I forget. I'm like literally, I'm dead right now. I've been working all day, so. But the good news is the car runs. Next step obviously is I gotta get in a wheel alignment. So. Not bad. It's pretty straight. Huh? This side has more like. This one looks like it's like zeroed out kinda.
Yeah, that's why I said you want like -2, 2.5, because it kind of grips it more.
I thought with it being more straight, we'll get more of the tire.
No, I mean it's because when you're at the track, it squats down and it digs into the tire.
Oh, I see.
And how you turn the car.
Yeah. I mean that's true too. Yeah.
But this is just for tire wear on the street.
Yeah. Wait, did I set it the same? Did we set it the same?
Yeah.
Oh, about
probably like 0.2 off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not gonna see it.
Nah, yeah. But at least my steering wheel is straight, so it feels good. What a third?
It's bunch of the third.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready?
we gotta.
Fuck that nigga, man.
I did.